Thank you. I'm here at Geisinger Janet Weiss Children's Hospital with Ashley Brochart. She's a child life specialist here. So Ashley, let's just start. Can you tell us what you do in your role here?
Yeah, so my job is to work with patients, children and their families, just to explain everything that's going on while they're in the hospital. So if it's a new diagnosis, if it's a procedure that they're having, just to make sure that the kids understand what's going on. And then we do a lot of normalization and play, making sure that the hospital isn't a scary place to be, but somewhere that they can get treated but be comfortable and have fun while they're here.
And in the time that you've been here, what changes have you seen in the kids? What is it like to work with these kids?
You definitely learn how resilient kids are, and they're way tougher than we are as adults. I've been working with pediatric oncology patients for the last month, and just seeing them each week and how they progress and how they move forward, and they're getting these crazy treatments that would scare me to death, and they just come in and they get it done and they play, and they're just awesome.
So do you work with kids in all different departments? How does that work?
So currently I work in the pediatric outpatient clinic, so I mostly work with our HEMONC kids and our GI kids. And then we also have specialists in our sedation suite, in surgery, in orthopedics, and then in our med-surg floors as well. So we're all over the place.
So what's your favorite thing to do with the kids that you work with?
I just like to play and get to know them, develop that rapport, so that way when they do have a procedure or a test, I'm someone that they can trust to get them through it, explain what's happening, and make sure that there's something fun to look forward to afterwards.
Is it difficult to sometimes explain to them what's going on?
It is difficult because there's a lot of scary things, and I think getting down to their level is our job as child life specialists, and making sure that those big words and that medical terminology that the doctors come in with, it kind of goes over their head, and just breaking it down and explaining it to them. Sometimes it's hard because kids understand a lot more than you think, and so when they really get it, it makes you feel like it hurts your heart, but you know that you're doing a good job and you're helping them.
Yeah, I was just thinking there have to be days that this job is really difficult for you to do.
Definitely, yeah. Not all of our patients survive, but knowing that we make the difference, that while they're here, that it's a good experience, and then keeping that connection with the family afterwards and making sure that they know that they can still come back, and a lot of our families do. They come back and visit and bring donations in honor of their kids, so it's definitely hard, but we get to make a difference while they're here. So.
Is that kind of like your motivation for doing what you do?
Definitely. Just being able to make a difference and seeing that kid go from someone that's super upset, and then by the end of it, they're smiling and happy because they know why they're here.
And so as a child life specialist, how does Children's Miracle Network help you?
In so many ways. So like I talked about with the hematology oncology kids, we have a lot of teaching that we have to do to explain things. And especially in GI Hall, I use it a lot. So I have a Medkin doll that we've purchased through CMN funds, and it has all kinds of layers, so that it talks about the intestines, and there's an NG tube that we can put with it. There's also a Metaport for our oncology patients, so I can use a physical doll with the actual medical item that the kid would be using, and we can practice and show them exactly how things work. So that's something huge that I use all the time. And then just different distraction items. Our playrooms are filled with toys with funds donated by CMN. We also do monthly dinner and movies where kids can come down from their rooms and just sit in the lobby, watch a movie, get a full meal served to them. Yeah.
So these fundraising weekends are really important for you guys.
Yes, definitely. We couldn't do our jobs without them.
Do you think it's something that people might not realize, that there is this whole infrastructure of what you do to make this whole process easier for kids?
I think so, definitely. Families come in and say, oh, I didn't know that this was an option, and just being able to provide the little things that they didn't know that they would need while they're away from home.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing with us. Thank you for everything that you do for the kids and the families here. Really appreciate it. We'll send it back to you guys.